Hi, my name's Maureen Strenge, and I play the bassoon in the Stanford Symphony. So I want to introduce you to my instrument. First thing is you need to know is the bassoon is a member of the woodwind family and is a double reed instrument. What is a double reed? First of all, the reed, R-E-E-D, not to be mistaken with read as in reading a book, is made up of two pieces of very thin wood. I hope you can see it, tied together with string at the bottom. And when I blow through this reed, the two pieces of cane vibrate against each other and make interesting sounds. It's kind of silly. But this small reed is one of the most important things about my bassoon. Because when I blow through my bassoon, without the reed, this is what it sounds like. Nothing. But if we add the bassoon reed to my bassoon and I blow air through it, the bassoon is made of wood and has many keys. You can see, I counted them, 22 I believe, and holes that I covered with my fingers. So when I move my fingers over the holes and the keys, the notes change. The bassoon has a very low sound, as you can hear, because it's a big instrument. So here's the trick. The farther the air has to travel, the lower the pitch. So if I cover all these holes and the keys, I blow through the reed, goes through here, it goes down, it goes to the bottom of the bassoon and then back up and out. You can see how far it travels, and that's how I get the low sound and the low pitch. So if you see an instrument that's small, it has a higher sound, and the bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. Composers, people who write music, like to take advantage of the low sound of the bassoon. And this excerpt next I'd like to play is from Peter and the Wolf. Now that is a musical story where a narrator, the person who speaks out loud, tells the story, and the characters in the story are represented by instruments in the orchestra. So the bassoon is the angry grandpa. Now that you know a little bit more about the bassoon, you can think about, is this right for you? One thing to consider when you're thinking about an instrument is the bassoon, you need a pretty big hand. So some people have to wait, some students wait till 6th grade so their fingers can reach all these keys and these, I should say, holes and keys. You can see how funny, my hand looks a little funny, but you have to wait for that stretch. I've been playing the bassoon since 5th grade, but I actually started on the clarinet in 4th grade. And after I worked really hard that year, my band teacher said, "Would you like to play the bassoon?" I said, "Sure." And I was so excited because I was the only person in the whole school was playing the bassoon. I love the bassoon. I love the way it sounds. And that's why I enjoy playing it. So when you're trying to find the instrument for you, you should listen to all the different instruments and see which one speaks to you. And I think that'll be the right instrument for you. And like I said, I started on clarinet and I had so much fun. And then I went on to the bassoon. So it's possible to start with one instrument and go to another. So I hope that you find an instrument that suits you and you have just as much fun playing it as I've had playing the bassoon. Now I'd like to end my talk with you by playing a piece by the German composer George Telemann. He was born in 1681 and lived till 1767, quite a while ago. He was a self-taught musician, and he wrote many, many pieces, more than 3,000 pieces for different instruments, for orchestra, for chamber groups, and he wrote one sonata for bassoon. So I thought I'd play it for you, and I hope you enjoy it.